Hello, my name is Ryan Edwards, and I work as Systems Librarian for West Los Angeles College Library. Today I'm going to be showing you how to configure Resource Recommender in Primo VE. So the first step is to log in to the Alma interface, which I'm going to do now. And I'm going to go to the settings, the Alma configuration. So I'm going to open that. And since we're part of a district, I just want to customize my campus, which is West Los Angeles College Library. So I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to click the Discovery tab. And then now I'm going under Other, I'm going to select, under Other, I'm going to select Resource Recommender Configuration. This is where you can add databases, library guides, websites, persons, library information to Resource Recommender. So to add a database, you would click this ellipsis here, click Edit, and that will take you to the Suggested Databases page. And adding a resource is very simple. All you have to do is click this Add Resource button here. And you can give the resource a key, a name, assign some tags, a link text, etc. And you can make it available to all your views or some of your views, which is interesting. So if we look at a sample database, you can see this is the database for BC Campus. There's the key and the name, the description of the resource, and then some tags. What I've done is I've created some tags, BC Campus, open, OER, open educational resources. And then there's a link, and I've made this available to all my views. So I'm just going to click cancel since I don't want to change that. You can also add resources from electronic collections. So if you have a specific electronic collection, you can search on that and add that. Like if I wanted to add like OpenStax College, I could click this, type it in, and then click that, and then you can just select this this package or this collection. Just make sure it's available. Yeah, it's available for West Los Angeles College, my campus, and then you would just click select. I'm not going to do that since I've already done that in the past and can show that. You can also import. If you have like an Excel spreadsheet, you can import and add resources that way as well. So there's that. You can see all the databases I've added here. There's LibreText. There's the Mason OER metadata finder or meta finder, Oasis OER Commons, and the other ones, including OpenStax College. So that's all you have to do, and then you just click save, and then it saves your results. Going back to Discovery, there's also Library Guide. Now these you can move around too. You can change the order of them. So if I wanted to change it up here, I could do that. Or if I wanted to pull this down here, I could do that. And that will change it in the interface. I'm just going to leave it the way it was with the database first. Whoops. Database first. And then you can also select your library guide. So we have our library guide for OER resources. Again, you can see here, if you look at it, there's the key. Remember the key shouldn't have any spaces in it. There's the name of the resource. Here are some tags. What are OER? OER, Open Educational Resources. Here's a link. Here's the link text, and it's available to all views. Again, I'm going to click cancel since I don't want to make any changes. So it's just as simple as this. You just add a resource, give it a key name, tags, and a view. Those are the required fields. And then do add and close. I'm not going to do that here since I already have my library guide there. You can also import a file. If you wanted to import, you could do that. So I'm going to go back now to the resource recommender configuration. You can also add websites. I found that the websites don't really work that well. That's why I added all the resources under database. But you may have better luck with that. You can add a person, a suggested librarian. If you see this area right here, you can see that I'm listed as the OER contact person. There's my email address. Here's an image URL, which shows my image. And again, it's available to all views. So I'm just going to click cancel since I don't want to change anything there. Again, you can add it. It's as simple as adding a resource, key name tags views, and then add and close. And then if you wanted to import, you could import a file as well. So that's that. I'm going to go back once again to resource recommender configuration. There's also library information. You can include information about your library, open hours and location. And this one I don't have anything there. I suppose I could add that, but I include that information on our library catalog as well. So there's that. Let me go back again to Discovery. I think we've covered everything under Resource Recommender. You can also create these custom tabs here, custom resources. You have 3 different resources that you can add. Again, be sure to click Save when you do this. And so basically, that shows you how to configure Resource Recommender in Alma and Primo VE. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log out now of Alma. And I'm going to show what it actually looks like in the library catalog with Resource Recommender configured. So I'm going to click Library Catalog. Now I could have done this. I could have gone back actually, and we have a new search box on our web page. So I could have just said, okay, I want to find OER resources. Click Search. It does the same thing as Library Catalog. Library Catalog will just bring you to this interface where you can type in OER, but we did it through the search box. And now you can see there are suggested databases here, as well as my library guide. So if you wanted to look at this one, you could click BC Open BC Campus. That would go to find open textbooks. You could, if you wanted to see my library guide, you could click this link, and that would go to my my LibGuide that's available. If you wanted to see all 13 suggested resources, you could click this, and this would show all the databases that I've added, like LibreText and Mason OER Meta Finder, as well as the others like OpenStax College. There's a link to my library guide. There's a link to my email address, and that shows my picture as well, my profile there. So there's that. Just remember when you're in on this interface, if you want all the open access resources that Ex Libris provides, you want to be sure to click this open access link, which is a open access facet, which is a limiter, and that will limit everything in the library catalog to open access content as well. And so you can see that here. You can see some peer-reviewed articles and open access content. And if you want to access one of those, you would just click this like available online, and that would take you to the availability. And this one's BC Open Text Book Collection. You click that, and that goes to the link resolver and connects you right with the book on OpenStax. So it's that easy to find content in our library catalog. But Resource Recommender is really helpful because it puts the information up front, the suggested databases, library guide, and contact information for your contact at your library. So that's pretty much what I had to show for setting up Resource Recommender in Alma and Primo VE.